Oh, hi everybody, welcome back to today's video. How to dress for your body shape by body part 1. If you're new here, I'm Silvana Patrick, a personal stylist based in Sydney, Australia. In this video, I want to address the most important rule of styling, to dress for your body shape. Chances are you have seen other videos on the topic. There are a myriad of videos out there, I'm aware. But my approach is a bit different. I don't give body names per se. And the reason being is because even if you belong to a certain body type, chances are that there are many differences. For example, you have a neat hourglass and a full hourglass. You have hourglass bodies with a short torso. You have hourglass bodies with long torso, short legs, and so on and so forth. So I think it's probably best to approach bit by bit. But why dressing for your body type is so important? It is important because we want to create balance. The whole point of styling is creating a balanced, proportional body. And by proportion, I don't only mean just the body shape per se, but also very important and very often neglected, the proportions between the upper and the lower body. If you get that part wrong, you'll be off. So we use all the elements of style, such as fabrics, patterns, contrasts, and shapes to create an illusion of a perfect body type. I really want to emphasize the importance of recognizing fabrics. That's so important to create the illusion of whatever we want to achieve. So the thickness of the fabric, how it is composed, the colors and the textures and the brightness or dullness of the colors, it all plays a huge role in composing an outfit. So read tags, read the composition of the fabrics. If it's not only for its functional part, how it feels against your skin, but also how it will fall in terms of following your curves, as opposed to creating bulk or being too pliable and unforgiving. Of course, the maintenance is also very important, and how much care you need to put into the garment itself. So the whole point of styling is to fool the eye. So you can do with all the elements of style that I mentioned, it's possible to look taller, slimmer, or the opposite if you want to. Today, my focus would be in body proportions and the use of contrast. Otherwise, this video will be too long. I hope you enjoy it. So let's go. So the main goal of styling is obviously harmonizing your shoulders and your hips and creating a defined waist. That's all there is to styling. Plus, balancing out the proportions of your upper and your lower body. So what we want to achieve is the perfect body shape and highlight our assets and camouflage our little flaws. That's what we're gonna learn today. But today I'm gonna focus on the two elements of the body proportions and using the contrast. The concept of contrast is the same as the makeup, highlighting and contouring. So dark, solid colors will recede, will make things appear slimmer and smaller. When you wear light, bright colors, you will amplify, you bring forward, you call the attention to. So we're gonna learn how to use these two elements and how we create a balanced ending result. When you look at the picture of these 5 lovely girls, you see that some of them, they don't have a body shape issue per se. They do have, though, a body proportion issue. And like I said before, some of the things are very minimal, and we are pretty much the only ones who noticed. Others won't notice as much. But here, I hope to make it clear the difference it makes when you address these issues, to create a very, very harmonious result. when you see the first girl, she doesn't have a body shape issue per se. She's quite balanced. She's got an hourglass body type. It's pretty proportioned, her shoulders and her hips, and she has a defined waist. But she leans a little bit towards the long legs, short torso. So what we want to do here is to play with your waistline. When you have a short torso and long legs, you want to make your torso appear longer. So if you're not clear where you stand in terms of the length of your upper body, it should be proportionally, it should be 1/3 upper body, 2/3 your leg. That would be in the right ratio. So I think the easier way to determine whether you are long torso, short legs or short torso, long legs is to use a measuring tape like that and just place the beginning at your hairline and at the end of your chin, and then you do that twice. And wherever it falls, it should be at your natural waistline. If it is, you are well proportioned. If it falls lower, then it means you are short torso. And it falls before, it means you are long torso. So what you want to do is to elongate your torso and make your legs a little bit shorter. You don't need to make them short, it just makes them more balanced. So all in all, you just want to create a longer line than you actually are. In terms of contrast, you should probably be wearing dark on the top because that's more elongating, and light colors at your bottom part. Also play with your rise. Use lower rise pants and skirts and not so much high waist, especially if they fall at your natural waistline. So take that a little bit down. A great way to elongate your torso is wearing a V-neck. Every time you show this part, it's very, very elongating. You also want to wear jackets and coats that fall a little bit lower than your natural waistline. You don't want anything cropped, anything that will fall right at your waistline, because that's the illusion, that's where the eyes will fall, and that will emphasize your short torso. So don't wear anything too bulky or too square that will make you like a little square here. Wear something with vertical lines, something that will elongate your upper body. Great jeans for you is boyfriend jeans, something baggy, or long skinny jeans are great options for you. So your problem is not your legs, you already have long legs, so anything you wear will be okay. You just want to play with your waistline. Best avoided are turtleneck tops, especially if you have a large bust, crop top or jackets, anything that has big patterns, especially with a white background, big puffy sleeves, big pads, and bulk thick fabrics at your upper body. Ultra mini skirts are also not a good idea because they really highlight your long legs and they emphasize the lack of proportion. If you have long torso and short legs, you have to do the opposite. You have to bring everything higher than your natural waistline. So you do wear high-rise pants and skirts, you do tuck in, and try to avoid dark colors at your upper body. Instead, try light colors and dark colors at your bottom part. Your best bets in terms of skirts are either mini skirt, as long as it falls right at the narrow spot of your legs. Pencil skirts are also very good, with a cutout either centered or slightly off that creates the illusion of longer legs. In terms of dresses, great solutions are either empire that highlight underneath your bust, and that's also got the benefit of disguising the tummy area, or dropped waist. These are great solutions for someone who's got a short torso problem that elongates your torso. And that applies for tops as well. Vertical stripes are extremely beneficial as well. Great jeans that elongate your legs are wide legs, straight leg jeans, or flare, as long as you don't have thick thighs. You can benefit from bringing the attention upwards to a beautiful ring, to scarves, or a necklace. And your best bets in terms of neckline would be a boat neck, or a square, or a round neckline. Great tops to wear is something that won't mark your waistline, such as tunics or empire tops. Both have that elongating effect. Of course, you can benefit from wearing high heels, and it doesn't need to be necessarily too high, but you have to wear something that elongates your legs, pointed toes preferably. And again, the same color of your skin, or the same color as the bottom part. So if you're wearing something black, continue the line with the same color of shoes. If you choose different colors or contrasting colors of shoes to your pants or skirts, that will cut your legs. So try to wear your belts with the same color as the pants to create that elongating line. So bear that in mind. So anything that will elongate your torso even further should be avoided, such as V-necks, or vertical lines at your top, long jackets, or long tops untucked, pleated skirts, something with volume at the bottom part, midi skirts, cropped pants. They really cut your legs and make you out of proportion and emphasize your lack of proportion. All of these are really shortening and should be avoided. Baggy pants, cargo pants. Two of the most elongating styling tips is either wearing something long over cropped or cropped over long, meaning that you wear a long vest or a jacket or a coat with something shorter underneath, like a mini dress, or you can go cropped and wear a long midi dress. In this part of the video, I'm going to focus merely on the contrast, the difference the contrast of colors, light and bright, makes, and how it influences the ending result. So going back to the girls that we saw at the beginning of the video, the first two girls, they don't have a body shape issue per se. They have a little bit of imbalance between the upper and the lower body part. The first girl is leaning towards a little shorter torso, longer legs. To fix that, it's best that she wears black at the top and light at the bottom. Because I mentioned before, dark is slimming, elongating, and light enlarges, make it even shorter as well. So that will balance out a little bit the look. The next girl, she's a little bit long torso, short legs. It's best that she wears a light top and dark bottom to balance that out. Obviously, tucking in the shirt or playing with the waistline and wearing high heels a little bit. The girl in the middle, she's on the petite side. And by petite, she doesn't have any body issues per se. She just lacks height. And whenever you are in a short side and you wear a light, bright, monochromatic outfit, it will overwhelm you. The eye gets caught up in the outer line of the body. So when it's small and light, it shortens your overall silhouette. Of course, you have to help with the little heels, pointed toes, and shoes that match your skin colors, and so on and so forth. The next girl, she has a larger upper body than the lower body part. So she has to wear dark on top and light at the bottom to balance that a little bit out. We're not mentioning styles here, we're just merely focusing on the contrast of colors. And the last girl, it is very obvious because she's pretty tiny at the top and she's got curvy hips. So of course she has to wear light colors at the top and dark colors at the bottom part. So that's it for today. I hope I made it clear the importance of getting the proportion right. Stay tuned for the next videos when I'm gonna address the other parts of the body. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you went ahead and give your like and consider subscribing to this channel if this is the kind of content that is of interest. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.